all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true?
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Well,
I mean,
look.
I've had 4 boyfriends online, so
Just I don't know.
I don't know.
They're both
man.
nice.
They both
but
nice.
it would have to be new lyrics now. Right? Because Joe can't keep doing Pump It Up.
Y'all, is Remy Ma really out here holding Papoose hostage? Because why is this man out here begging for a divorce, and she still won't let him go? I mean, it's reached the point where Claressa Shields was willing to step in the ring, ready to throw some hands and elbows literally just to knock some sense into her. And y'all, this isn't just about love. Word in the streets is that Pap might be coming for that alimony bag. But let's not forget, he held Remy down when she was locked up and kept her name alive. Now that she's out here making her money and getting cozy with Easy the Block Captain, who, by the way, already replaced her with 2 younger women, Remy still doesn't want to let Pap go. Y'all, this is getting messy, and Claressa Shields is not having it. So, let's get into it. Claressa has been out here showing love for her man, Pap, in the sweetest way. Just recently, she hopped on IG with a birthday post that had everybody talking. She wrote, "Oh man, happy birthday, King Pap. So grateful for your life, your laugh, your music, your guidance, your love. You are truly one of one. I pray God blesses you with many more years and even quicker hands, 'cause today, you're getting all your birthday punches. Love you. Happy birthday, Papy." That was cute. Not her throwing birthday punches, though, 'cause those might hurt. But Claressa is clearly all in. The elephant in the room? Pap still hasn't put a ring on it yet, even with all the rumors.
And why?
Because Remy Ma is out here playing keep away with those divorce papers. Let's be real, it's not because Pap hasn't tried. He's been out here letting people know that he's been asking for this divorce, and we're not talking about once or twice. He said he's been asking for it numerous times, but Remy Ma is just out here stirring up drama every single time. And it's not like this is just speculation. The receipts are out there. Y'all remember when Remy exposed those text messages between Pap and Claressa, right? Well, the tea was scorching. In the messages, Claressa was clearly frustrated because Pap didn't let her know he made it home safe. She kept it real, saying, "You are the one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know that you made it home safe." Y'all, she said what she said because she cares about her man. But Remy wasn't done.
Nope.
She took it a step further, accusing Pap of threatening to call the police on her and even claiming to have audio of him being physical with her. Now, Pap denied all of that, of course. But what he did say was that Remy is just mad because he's moved on. Y'all, let's not forget, during Christmas 2023, Remy was all cozied up with Easy the Block Captain. And we all remember that rap battle where she straight up confessed she was in love with him. So how are you in love with a whole new man but still refusing to let Pap go? Make it make sense, y'all.
Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See, right there, that's the punchline.
But if you thought that was messy, hold on, because there's even more. Clarissa and Pap have been giving everybody couple goals, and they even shared a little glimpse into their love life when they went on a whole vacation for Valentine's Day. Guys, they were out in Hawaii, living their best lives. Pictures showed them soaking up the sun and enjoying the vibes, and Pap was there kicking off the inaugural Hawaii Fest. Now, you know Pap stays about his business. So, even in the middle of his romantic getaway, he took time to hop on Threads and let the people know what's up. He posted, "The show was phenomenal. So many stars pulled up. We're breaking records this year. We're making history."
Touch that stage, you ready? There you go.
See, so okay, Mr. Pap. While Pap was out here securing a bag, Clarissa was securing hearts. She posted a sweet clip of her serenading her man on the beach.
Two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
They weren't the only ones getting jiggy with it because, listen, this is where things get real serious. Word on the street is that Pap had this whole romantic getaway planned out for a minute. And get this, the plan was to make it official. Pap was allegedly hoping to finalize his divorce from Remy before his trip so that he could have his big moment and propose to Clarissa on Valentine's Day. I mean, can you imagine? Hawaii, the vibes, the love in the air, it would have been perfect. But guess who had to come through and ruin it? Yep, that fool Remy Ma.
And why?
Because things with her new boo, Easy the Block Captain, weren't going the way she wanted. So now she's out here playing games and keeping Pap from moving on. And you know Remy had already seen Pap give Clarissa the same support he used to give her back in the day. You just know that had her feeling some type of way. I mean, remember when Pap performed at Clarissa's boxing match while she was entering the ring? Y'all, that's a whole new level of love and hype that Remy is missing right about now. And seeing him show up and show out for another woman like that? Dang, that's got to hurt. But you also have to wonder, is this just about her being a bitter ex, or is there something more going on here? Because the way Remy is holding on so tight, y'all, it's giving what are you really afraid of? Now, reports are coming out claiming that the real reason Remy won't sign those divorce papers is because she knows Pap is going to come for that alimony bag, and she's not trying to cough up those coins. See, when a partner makes more money in a marriage, the financially weaker partner is usually entitled to spousal support, aka alimony, after the split. Let's not act like Pap wasn't the one holding it down all those years. Courts usually look at a few things when deciding on alimony, like how long the couple was married, the income gap between them, and the contributions made during the marriage. When you look at Remy and Pap's history, they were together for 11 years. That's over a decade, y'all. They started their relationship back in 2004, tied the knot in 2008, and the relationship officially ended in 2023. But this is where it gets even crazier. They got married over the phone while Remy was locked up in 2008. And if that ain't dedication, then I don't know what is. Let's not forget, Pap stayed by her side through everything. When Remy was sentenced to prison in 2008, Pap was right there. She got out in 2014, and he was still there. They even celebrated their love with a whole televised wedding ceremony in 2015. And by 2018, they welcomed their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie.
It's amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
You want to know if I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
Pap held Remy down through some of the toughest years of her life, and now we're talking about who deserves some support. He's definitely got a case. Now let's talk about money, because this is where things get real messy. Remy Ma's net worth is estimated to be around $4 million, which is a whole lot more than what Pap is worth. So when she looks at those divorce papers, she knows Pap is most likely going to be awarded alimony payments. A big chunk of Remy's net worth comes from record sales, reality TV appearances, and her clothing line. And we can't forget her 2006 debut album, There's Something About Remy, based on a true story. The album was a critical success, and while she didn't blow up like some of her peers, she continued to receive recognition. She's been nominated for Best Female Hip-Hop Artist at the BET Awards 4 times, and even won once. And that's not nothing.
Thank God, first and foremost, I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lie.
But let's be real. Even when Remy was locked up, she stayed active in the music scene. She dropped several mixtapes from behind bars, and you know who was out there promoting and monetizing them? He was. He kept her name alive when she couldn't do it herself. He was pushing her music, making sure people didn't forget about her, and making moves to keep the income flowing. And that's real love and real work. Best believe that work made Remy some serious money.
Papoose wanted to marry you.
After
you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say.
So, when she finally got out in 2014, she and Pap took their love story to the small screen with VH1's Love and Hip Hop, New York. And it didn't stop there. They got into several spin-offs too. And guess who was right there making those checks happen? Pap. He wasn't just a background character. He was a major part of the storyline. Their love, their struggles, their family, all of that was why people tuned in. So, Pap was just as much the star of the show as Remy was. Yeah, he definitely contributed to those TV checks.
Go. Besides the great performances, it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Andy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to sweep someone in the road?
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me. like a football field or
When Remy launched the Remy Ma collection in 2018, it was another bag, but Pap helped make that happen too. A portion of the proceeds went to benefit women and families affected by incarceration, which was a dope move. But let's not act like Pap wasn't out here promoting that line. He was rocking the menswear at events, making sure it got seen, and bringing attention to the brand. He was doing the kind of promo that people pay influencers big money for. So, when we talk about how Remy secured her bag, we also have to acknowledge how much Pap was working behind the scenes to help build the brand.
Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show. That's what everybody...
This is where things get even deeper. While Remy was in prison, her then teenage son, Jason Scott, was being cared for by Pap. That man stepped up and played the role of a father figure when Remy couldn't be there. That's a big responsibility, and Pap took it on without hesitation. But this is where things took a really sad turn. After Remy got out, her son Jason was arrested and charged in connection with a 2021 fatal incident in Queens, New York. He's accused of first-degree murder and other related charges. While that's a tragic situation, it just makes you realize how much stability Pap was providing while Remy was away. He was holding down the household, taking care of her kid, and keeping things together. And that's not something you can put a price on.
23-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a...
We're talking about this divorce and why Remy dragging her feet is making it look more and more like she knows Pap has a strong case for alimony. And what about Clarissa? Oh, you know she's infuriated by all of it because Remy is out here slowing down her whole wedding story. And Clarissa is not the type to sit quietly when things aren't going right. Let's not forget, this isn't just a fling between her and Pap. Clarissa is out here loving Pap out loud. She's calling him her king, her love, her everything. She's not just playing around, she's all in.
Really, really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
But now they're stuck. Clarissa can't even take that next step with Pap because he's still legally tied to another woman. Now, imagine being ready to start your life with somebody, but there's a big old roadblock that just won't move. And to make things worse, the roadblock, aka Remy, stays in their shadow, stirring the pot and causing drama every chance she gets. But let's be real for a millisecond. Any woman would be raging if they were in Clarissa's shoes. She's out here loving this man, supporting him, and getting caught up in his mess with his ex. It's frustrating, it's messy, and it's exhausting. At this point, you have to wonder, how long is Clarissa's patience going to last before she starts demanding some real answers and real action? But I've got to ask y'all, do you think Remy is really holding on because she still loves Pap, or is this just about the alimony check she knows is on the way? Do you think Clarissa is going to stick around through all this drama, or will she eventually get fed up and walk away? And most importantly, how long is Pap supposed to wait before Remy finally lets him go? I need to know what y'all think about this, so hit those comments down below and let me know. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you never miss the tea. Also, check out this next video on your end screen because trust me, it's messy as messy can get, and you do not want to miss it. Rumor has it that after Papoose made things official with Claressa Shields, Remy Ma is still having a breakdown. According to reports, she has been bombarding his phone with graphic images and videos in an attempt to woo him back. However, the worst part is that Papoose is publicly stating he is still upset over Remy cheating on him. Their relationship, you might recall a few weeks ago when Remy published those DMs between Papoose and Claressa. She claimed the messages were part of a larger plot to ruin her reputation. Now, he's allegedly releasing all the facts about how and when he found out. This is really messy. Clarissa seemed to be cautioning Papoose in the leaked text to take care of everything right away before her PR staff intervened. I don't even want to hear that. I don't give a damn how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What are we doing? And that's where I come in. She even alluded to a significant secret that she had to keep until after the release of her film in December. She said, "We had a fight in recent times. Really not ready for this work." She continued, "It's natural. She don't have to. I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. However, that's not all." Remy also accused Papoose of planning to have her arrested. She claimed that while she was away, Papoose and his alleged side chick were working behind the scenes to take her down. And get this, she even alleged that he threatened to leak private information as revenge. Things got even wilder when Remy sent Claressa now-deleted texts in which she called her foolish for playing with her husband. She made sure to let her know that she, not Papoose, was the one with the real bag. But the most shocking part? Remy took it a step further and accused Papoose of domestic violence, writing, "Because you were hitting me in the garage, and the workers called the police to make you stop. You forgot that the pool renovation was never completed." The entire situation is spiraling out of control. Papoose couldn't stand it and fired back, accusing Remy of being unfaithful throughout their 15-year marriage and calling her a blatant narcissist. He claimed to have asked for a divorce several times, but Remy refused, preferring to handle things in public rather than privately for the sake of their young daughter. He wrote painfully, "Remy is a narcissist who decided to cheat often. Now that I've moved on, she's acting like the victim. I've requested a divorce multiple times, and rather than dealing with this like